Hey guys, it's Major Reminders here, bringing you some commentary on some team snipers on the map Complex. Now, an interesting point was raised by a fellow commentator by the name of BBK Dragoon. He works for Ihalozone. He's a really cool guy, and I'm good friends with him on Xbox. And he said the other day, when he was doing a commentary, I think it was a breakdown video, he was saying, you know, the best way to improve at this game is by looking back over your old gameplays. And at the time, being the arrogant son of a bitch that I am, I was just like, what are you talking about, BBK Dragoon? I don't fucking need to watch my own gameplays, I'm a beast. But then I was watching this gameplay, and I was just like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? You know, just certain bits of this gameplay, although it's a nice score, I was just like, man, I could have done so much better, you know. I was just noticing that I was rushing at completely the wrong time, standing in positions that I shouldn't have been standing, and just overall, you know, not seizing opportunities that I could have seized very easily. And, you know, I'm not complaining because I still got a 29-4 and still managed to get a run in Riot halfway through the game. It's a nice score, but I think I could have done a lot better. Now, I want to move on to another subject, the Team Snipers playlist. You know, I feel like the execution of this playlist could have gone a lot better, and it seems to me as if 343 Studios don't disagree with that point, because in the next Monday update, Team Snipers is going to be removed due to a low player base, and Team SWAT will still be kept because enough people are still playing it. And I think the reason for this is down to quite a few points. The main one of which being the maps they chose to put in this circuit, which consisted of like Longbow, Meltdown, Exile, this one, and a couple of others, I can't remember, but they basically put all the big team battle maps on it, which was not a good idea in my honest opinion, because this playlist could have been a lot better if... Well, that's the main problem I see, because I can't see stuff like this, something like this working on maps like Abandon, and I can't see it working on Adrift, and I can't see it working on Haven, you know, just as a result of it having Sprint as a default, you know, just these maps do not work as Sprint with, you know, they'd be too close combat, and... That's why they decided to go with, you know, such big team battle maps. But then the maps were so big that people just ended up camping, head glitching behind rocks. It took hours to find people, and when you did, they already had the jump on you because they'd been waiting there for ages, looking around the map for people to kill. And it generally became a really dull playlist. I think the way they could have fixed it was making it 6v6. I think that could have been really cool. You know, it works in Dominion on those big maps. 6v6 wouldn't have been a bad idea, especially with Sprint, you know, it doesn't take that long to get across the map. I still think you get the problem with camping, but that's kind of unavoidable, you know, the player base is always going to freaking camp, there's just no stopping it. Campers going to camp at the end of the day, but it really frustrates me. The playlist that they're replacing this with is going to be a free-for-all throwback playlist, it's called, which consists of King of the Hill and Oddball. I've never been the biggest fan of Oddball. I love King of the Hill on this game. It's one of my most played playlists. I think it is my most played playlist along with Infinity Slayer. You know, I think King of the Hill is just great on this game. It works so much better than I could have imagined. I used to play King of the Hill on multi-team a lot back in the days, and it used to be great. But my problem with this free-for-all throwback playlist is... why the hell can't they just do a Rumble Pit type thing? You know, I love freaking Rumble Pit, and I know so many other people who love Rumble Pit, you know. My max rank on Halo 3 was a 46 in Lone Wolves, my highest skill, sorry. And I just love free-for-all games, you know. I don't always have a team to rely on Halo, a good team of players, you know. A lot of people find this game hard. It's hard to get people, not to sound arrogant, even though I completely do, it's hard to always have people to rely on who are on a similar skill level to you. That's not me trying to be arrogant, that's just it. And secondly, I just don't play well in a team. It's just, I have a lone wolf type mentality in this game. You know, it's just like, what can I do for myself? Get out the way. You know, if I see some guy assassinating some other guy, I will steal that kill. I can't help it. It's just like, am I going to take the kill or am I not going to take the kill? It's just what benefit to me. And obviously some people will see that as a bit of an arsehole move, but it's just like, if the game isn't providing a free-for-all playlist for me to play, then I'm going to be a bit of a dick in Team Slayer. I can't help my fucking self. It's just the way I was raised. I was raised badly. No, I'm joking. But in fucking games, I am. Yeah, I've pretty much got a bad mentality. I've got like 69% people disliking me for bad sportsmanship on my Xbox gamer card. Get on my level, you know? Fucking hell. I am a rebel without a cause. But yeah, like free-for-all, I know a lot of people who love free-for-all. I mean, I think BBK Dragoon spoke about it once. I think MVO really likes free-for-all. Those are just a couple of my friends who like it. You know, Team Slayer, you can't always get a good team, and a lot of the time you have to go against stacked teams. And especially with the fact that I keep getting in freaking hard games on this game, I don't want to go against a stacked team. Regicide's great and everything, but you can't play Regicide 24/7. And secondly, I find it really hard to get gameplays on Regicide. Like, I haven't gotten close to a gameplay. I get like +2, +3 of my best gameplays on that playlist. Just because the second you get that king symbol above your head, you are dead. Like, you might get like 3, you might get lucky, you might get 2, 3, maybe even 4 kills, but then I'm just dead. And I don't know, I really hope they rectify that. Oddball and King of the Hill will be great, but you know, Slayer, why couldn't they just, if it's throwback, what the hell are they thinking? Like, throwback is Slayer, you know, if you're throwing back to old Halo, if people think old Halo free-for-all, they're not going to think, oh yeah, do you remember old free-for-all when we used to do King of the Hill in it, and Oddball? And it's like, maybe Oddball, because there was a lot of Oddball going around. And it's not that I think Oddball's a bad playlist, you know, they have improved Oddball in a great number of ways, especially the way, well, I say a great number of ways, I just love the way that you can throw the ball. I mean, that's freaking awesome, but that only really works for team play. It hasn't really added that great a field of depth. I saw some tip, they mentioned some tip on the Bungie playlist where you can, if the person who's in first place is about to come after you, then throw it to another player who's in a lower position so that you don't lose, which is a really cool idea, I get it, but, you know, it's not my sort of playlist, really, at the end of the day. Like, I feel like a bastard when I just, no, sorry, I don't feel like a bastard. I really like to win on that game, yeah, but I only like to win when I'm getting a lot of kills, and you can't win and get a lot of kills. It's just not possible, and then if I kill whore, I'm just like, well, this is annoying, because I'm only 4th place, and this isn't really fun. I mean, a lot of people I know, a lot of montage players, in fact, just kill whore on that playlist, and that's all good and dandy, but I fucking love winning free-for-all games. I love seeing myself at the top of the board and just being like, I fucking dominated you bitches. That's what I'm all about at the end of the day, but, you know, at least King of the Hill will be freaking awesome, and I'll hopefully be getting quite a few gameplays on that. But hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I am out. Peace.